welcome back to the channel. We are playing more Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Last time, Maya was arrested for murdering Dr. Gray. He deserved it. Let's investigate. God, I hope I can remember this. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me. So I killed him. Maya. Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? I can tell you. Well, first, I struck Mystic Maya in the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used this technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even visible in the court of law. I would just be fascinated to know. Because, like, there are definitely times where, like, insanity has been ruled. So, like, as an attorney, even though, like, Phoenix Wright is all about, like, getting the truth and all of that, like, instead of focusing on that aspect, just being, like, insanity plea, would that work in this? Because I feel like we've had that before in, like, the past. Or at least in American society. I don't know. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such tragedies as yesterday. Homeboy carried a gun in. I'm assuming it was him. Oh, what do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will, and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, it was her first channeling. Wrong voice, it's fine. And that is why I insisted on locking the door. If you had any knowledge of this, like, why wouldn't the smarter thing to do is, like, let's investigate everything and make sure we're not bringing the murderer here to confront the freaking dead person? However, I never thought that it would become a danger for the client himself. Again, all these people are assuming he was innocent, and I fully do not trust him at all. Our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be the folding screen there. It is a Kurain. Kurain. Yeah, Kurain. Sacred writing. Along with the Kurain sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one... Oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess it isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright? Yes. In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. But is she just saying this because that's her child, or is it like Pearl is like, you know, has enough mystic powers to become a cult leader? Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. Okay, so Pearl does have the power to become not just like, my child is the best. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and this is pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up right now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Okay. I did get a little bit of, like, not cheats, but I did find something. Nope, not move. Salmon. Now, where does this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. There is something I think in here. Oh. Isn't it cute? I like totally bought that. So it's yours, huh? Yeah, so like, this village is really famous for like, channeling and bears. Wait, famous for bears? What if Phoenix Wright did Chris Broad? I've watched way too much abroad in Japan, and it's just several times, like, Chris will be like, bears. There are bears here, there are chances of bears. But it's like, okay. If you ever, like, see a bear, you just play dead, and they, like, leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, because, like, fighting back is totally of no use. She actually tried to fight one. I 1000% see Eni having, like, that strength of, like, Izumi Curtis, and just growing up into the snowy woods and just fighting a bear. I 1000% see it. You left the blanket a mess. Are you going to fold it? Like, I had a really good nap, and like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so like, it's all set for tonight. There's something, I swear there was something in here. Maybe not. I am gonna double check and make sure that nothing comes from talking to Pearl again, because it all looks like the same. Okay, so it actually does look like it's a little bit different. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training, or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose this village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary. She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? There we go. Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something. Like, is something wrong? Okay, so the only thing we have anything else from E. Let's see if we go back to Kudain. Let's go back here. I can give her the magatama. Oh my! What is this? That is Mystic Maya's magatama. Why do you have this in your possession? I'm sorry. Return it to Mystic Maya at once. Yes, madam. It was being stolen by my mother just now. Let's see if she gives us anything out of this. We'll be leaving shortly to meet with Mystic Maya. I simply do not have time to look at such trivial matters. Okay. So that's it. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... Oh. This has been made by a poet? Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. Alright. Please tell Maya that What was that? Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Okay. This is an altar. It feels important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface and some branches. It's a sacred tree in a predetermined arrangement. Use channeling. There was something about an urn in here. Empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. Phoenix. Does it? This is where the medium sits, I assume. There's 4 panels in this flooring. Strong before physical damage, probably from the humidity in the air. Or the blood. There's also blood here, Phoenix. Let's take a looky-loo at blood. This is where the medium sits. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center. The meditation room is on the other side of the heavy door. The lock is broken because I broke it. We want to do something bad enough. We can do Okay. My thing is, I feel like we have to find Pearl. I think we found her. You surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Let's give her the magatama. Oh, yeah. Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. Morgan sees us like this. I'll be the next one they're channeling. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Also, hold on. I think we have the ages for Maya is 18 and we are a lawyer. What? Of course. You're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Look at that intimidating stance. Well, yeah, I will. Wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. What? Why am I being boiled to a bright little lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Pearl! What a wonderful relationship.
Wait, I mean, we things are...
I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Let's see what she has to say. Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
Does Maya have a thing for Nick? Is that what this is? That Maya has said this? And Maya is the one with a crush on Wright?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes. For example, I study the Kundalini technique.
I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So, what's that you got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
We're gonna take it because I feel like this is gonna be helpful. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. So we have the black key.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? Can I call you that? Right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you okay for... It's okay for me to have this macatama?
Yes, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this macatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy.
Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. Why did I say that like a robot?
What do you mean?
It'll let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets.
Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the macatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Can we go try that on dead bodies? Wait! Eenie!
Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today.
Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter?
What? No. How old do you think I am?
How old isn't Nick like early to mid-20s? I mean, it's not impossible.
Okay, let's try this. I want to ask you about the victim. She doesn't know. What is that?
Huh? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on the person's heart.
Huh? What?
That is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock. Through the power of friendship.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Oh, well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give the psyche lock thing a try. I'm going to ask you again. Did you know Mr. Gray?
I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than
This girl is hiding something, I'm sure of it. Okay, I have to use the magatama. Okay. So we have to go here. Use the magatama. I guess we present it, and then I guess we'd present the clipping. Take that! I love how she just does her little animation. The victim. Oh, this is really cool. So this is kind of like the objection. Eeny meeny, I believe you know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you, like, how many times do I have to, like, repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where, like, your proof?
Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
I should try to show that possibility existed. Now, so something that shows a possible connection between Eenie and Dr. Gray.
This is the only thing that I can see because nothing else we have makes sense.
Take that! Here's your proof.
Like, what is that?
Fuck!
I don't have enough. I don't know if I have it right now. I think I have to go back to the station because the only thing that I could think would be I'm gonna pull out real quick. Phrasing, I know. I'm gonna double check back at. Hey, it's you, pal. So I hear you're gonna be her lawyer, I bet.
Yes.
Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. We don't randomly change from prosecution to defendant. We stay defendant. Like, I get it, Gumshoe. You're like, I just want to be besties. But, like, homeboy, we're never going to be on the same side. It's like star-crossed lovers. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest.
Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids.
Hey, I know. I'll show you something real cool. How's this? It's a real genuine Gumshoe!
Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous?
She also just dealt with someone getting shot. Oh, sorry.
What about Maya and the charges against her?
I don't think you can win now. Talking proof, we got a few pieces.
You got proof.
Yeah, pal. Talking hair photographer's going to testify tomorrow.
Yeah, you must be talking about Lana. Actually, speaking of Lana...
Took some hot pictures earlier.
Huh?
Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. I can find the house.
A lot of hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured.
Besides,
Just realized by now, no way anyone other than Maya Fake could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearl now? About Dr. Gray.
victim wasn't too famous, but people still knew who it was. His face was all over tabloid shows last year.
Yeah, I know.
Let's look at through some of the newspapers last year and...
lost it.
Searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big.
Looked really interesting, too. Hey, you got a copy, pal?
Copy of that article. I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by.
We'll give that to him in a second.
About Maya's trial tomorrow.
Got 2 pieces of news for you, pal.
2?
Yeah, bad news and even worse news. What you want to hear first?
I don't really care. Doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna like it.
Alright, pal. Well, prosecution for the trial is Von Karma is back? What? Wasn't he arrested for murder, though?
What? Von Karma?
I don't remember the voice they gave him. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised fears and discipline. Also, killed a man. Did he kill one? No, he killed one. I don't think he killed 2 men. He at least killed one dude, because he killed Edgeworth's dad. Also, where is Edgeworth?
The horrible aftertaste of the evil force memories that we'll never forget. Wait a sec. Didn't Von Karma stand trial and...
That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. Von Karma, your face tomorrow is actually his successor. Von Karma has a kid?
Successor? So, who is the successor to Von Karma?
Literally, pal, prosecutor. How does this man have a child? This kid became a prosecutor really young, like 13, and has lost a trial sentence. And that's why they call it prodigy, pal.
Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about.
Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. The country's got a lot of stuff. It's a great place for both person's talent.
Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this.
I feel like this would have definitely made, like, some sort of, like, news. Been like, oh, look at this person. Also, this 100% sounds like an illegitimate child. This does not sound like child. Like, this sounds so, like, we're gonna hide this kid away on a different fucking continent.
Still. All it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. I get terrible flashbacks to that case.
Where's Edgeworth? Like, where's Edgeworth?
Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. The Applebee's was a long time ago. It can't hurt you anymore. None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone.
Is he talking about Edgeworth? What happened to Edgeworth? Let's give him the clipping.
Dr. Gray brought this to my office the other day.
Hey, it's a news story. What about the malpractice suit?
14 patients died and it caused a huge stink.
Yeah, but that's not all, pal. This thing only got worse after that.
You mean the car accident the nurse died in?
Oh, here we go. Brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you.
Alright, thanks.
That's her sister.
Thank you, Gumshoe.
Let's go back in here because that is all the proof that we need. Oh, okay, so we have to do Macabre, and then we show it. I love this effect, though. Eating media after the great. I told you, like, how many times do I have to, like, repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's the kid? Okay. Take that! Your sister was the nurse.
Take a look at this newspaper clipping.
Like, what is it? A story about an accident?
Please read the victim's name.
Mimi Meanie.
Meanie is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Meanie wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she?
So you noticed. She was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister. Is she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
My sister's name was Mimi Minnie. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That looks nothing like the person that Maya turned into before she killed him.
That's what I thought.
I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. It looked like there was just one nurse, too. Like, don't get... I have seen where, like, nurses get overworked. I used to work, I've seen it, like, firsthand, so, like, I totally understand. And considering this guy was a total asswipe, I would 1,000% believe that he would definitely not have enough nurses. Like, definitely. They'd be like, you have more than enough time to do it. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean.
Wiped out. So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel?
And I, like, drove my sister so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice.
Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone.
You understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lab works.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless they absolutely need to.
The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying.
I don't think we have much else to pull. Let's see if we can ask about this. Oh, better shut my mouth.
What?
I'm not gonna give any more information about evidence.
Not this key.
Hey, don't you ask you something about?
Come on. Does this look like a house key to you?
What's it for?
Actually, I should probably do this. It's my bicycle.
That's special, huh? Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can talk to him about. Yeah.
Mr. Nick,
What's wrong?
I've never left Kudai Village.
Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing.
You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait. She ran off. Again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face.
Let's go back to our office. I want to see if we have anything. Okay. There's nothing else to do here, so we need to go to the detention center.
What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? Must be Maya.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
That voice. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her to retirement.
Just say she was murdered.
But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like that. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit.
You can't make that face in front of your client. The lawyer is the one who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad.
Mia.
You can't smile at the end. You haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix.
But
So, tell me about it. I'm going to guess that my little sister is in a lot of trouble again.
I told her everything about what happened the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened.
I see.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
And that is, tell me, please.
Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client.
You think Maya's not guilty. How can you be so sure?
I know she is. And I'll give you a hint as to why.
Yes?
Mediums can't have dreams.
They can't.
From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground.
But that isn't possible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
Then, what does this mean?
I think it's safe to say. Safe to bet that Maya was set up.
Set up?
It's up to you to go over little details more and show how she was set up.
How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on?
If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hand.
It is.
Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key.
Really?
Come on, show me the key to this case.
Key, huh? Alright, I'll show key.
I'm assuming it's this.
Mia, have you seen this key before?
Ha, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case.
This key?
Phoenix, listen. Right now, the key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts.
There was only one key. This isn't the key that Maya had. There was a second key. Okay, so I have an idea.
What does she mean?
I'm certain this key will be a piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow.
Did Morgan conspire with Eni to kill Gray? Because if the gunshot went through, that would explain why it's there, but it doesn't make sense for the one in the head because it would have had to have come from her. That's what I'm thinking. Because if Morgan's able to get Maya convicted, then it allows Pearl to be like the main like medium. Right?
You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. And that is enough.
But, how could I even win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have?
And that's where we're going to end this episode.
I didn't know at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising.
What?
Mia must know something about the real murderer. I don't know if I'm right, but this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world is going on? And that's where we're going to end this episode. I will see y'all next time for the trial. Hope y'all enjoy. Bye.